Today we're at the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts located at 1380 Sherbrooke Street West. We're here for the Tom Wesselmann Exhibition, the world's most famous unknown artist. Let's find out why. I'm present with Stéphane Arcane, curator of contemporary art here at the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts. How are you today?
Fine.
An amazing exhibition here.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Wesselmann.
Yeah, Tom Wesselmann. Yeah. Great American pop artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was one of the first big pop artists, right?
Yeah, they were a small group that, emerged as pop artists. At first, they didn't have any manifesto, but there were some stars like Andy Warhol and Roy Lichtenstein and James Rosenquist. And Tom Wesselmann was one of these. He was really among the powerful, small group of great American pop artists in the early 60s.
Tell me about his influence, because there's a lot of vibrant colors I see.
Yeah, well, this guy was, influenced by people like Matisse and Picasso, the great European masters, and he wanted to Americanize them. He wanted to take their lesson of modern art and color and vibrancy and, transfer it into an American landscape, an American situation. And so he would collect billboards. He would write to these companies in early 61, 62, 63 and ask for the billboards, and they were very nice. They would give them. And so these are composed of billboards that he would get from the companies directly, Royal Crown Cola and Libby's and etc. And then he would paint around it, and they were still lifes in a very old European tradition, like this is the display of the wonders and the treasures of life, and it's all gonna fade as the still lifes that teach us. Yeah.
Now I know this exhibition here has different themes. Talk to us about the themes that we can find here.
Yeah, well, he was very much a studio artist. So we broke it down into four main themes. One is the genre, the genre of nude, of landscape, of still lifes, and so these galleries play on that or gather these works. And then the notion of focus and hyper focus, and the other galleries show how monumental he could have a take on small objects. And then line, he was obsessed with line, and he invented steel drawings, and he's credited in art history for that too. And then at the end, it's more compositional matters that he was dealing with, because he got back to abstraction and representational art at the same time. So he was very, very serious artist. And that also explains why he's not that well known from the general public. He wasn't out there showing himself, and he was always looking for a new formula. So he's in fact an artist.
So later on in the show, Stéphane is going to take us around the museum and show us some of his coolest collections. So stay tuned, you're going to be really, really surprised. Nous sommes de retour. We are back at the Tom Wesselmann exhibition here at the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts, and I'm here with Stéphane, the contemporary curator here at the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts.
Right, exactly. And we're in front of an amazing work by Tom Wesselmann, which is the Still Life number 60. This one shows the objects of a woman on a table at night, the bedroom table. This one's got the lipstick, the ring, the pearl color, the sunglasses, etc., lipstick, and varnish, and it's just a portrait through objects that are monumentalized at an unprecedented scale. And you've got to know that these are painted on panes. I'm going to walk on this so you get a sense of how this works. He just painted these objects and put them one in front of the other. So when you move around, you can actually see the background. The backdrop of the painting. It's very theatrical, but it's monumental. No one ever did this before at such a scale and on a multi-paneled painting. So Wesselmann was really an inventor of all sorts of ways to use painting and produce it and project it into space, and a master of scale.
He was an avant-gardist.
Totally avant-gardist, yeah.
So what do we have here in front of us right now?
We have a Great American Nude number 20, and it is one of the series of the Great American Nudes for which Tom Wesselmann is famous in art history books. This one's amazing because it's got everything. Nude, which is very abstract. Portrait of President Kennedy, we're in 61, that's when it's done. It's got the collage lip. Then we've got a landscape over there, and we also have a still life.
So talk to us about this still drawing right here.
Yeah, well, this steel drawing is represents a bowl. I'm sorry, with fruits and a fish bowl with a redfish, right? That's how you call them, goldfish. And in fact, Wesselmann is the inventor of another technique, which is steel drawings. In '83, he has this sort of idea that he could have a drawing, hold a drawing in his hands. But remember, '83. Well, you weren't there maybe, but you couldn't send those to a computer shop and have them produced. It didn't exist. So he works out the technique with computer shops and steel companies, and it takes him 2 years to get to a refined product where he can embody his images of drawing his work into steel.
It's a great exhibition. I want to thank you. If people want more information on the exhibition,
well, they can go on our website, mmfa.qc.ca, and they'll have all the connections to the exhibition. They also can find information on just by googling Tom Wesselmann. I'm sure the Wikipedia has a lengthy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Thank you again.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.